Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sheena Jones. I want to share with you a brand new smart contract that I just joined called Zeus Bounty. This smart contract, ladies and gentlemen, is different from any other smart contract that I have ever joined because your levels get filled automatically, ladies and gentlemen, without you having to refer anyone. So if you're somebody that has a hard time referring, wants to join an opportunity where you do not have to refer anyone, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at Zeus Bounty. Like I said, it's phenomenal. Also, another thing, ladies and gentlemen, this smart contract offers you tools that will teach you how to market online, how to do it all. So for those that ever wanted to learn how to post on Facebook, make landing pages and so forth, ladies and gentlemen, this smart contract is going to teach you all of that. But without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to play this presentation video for you of Zeus Bounty so you see exactly how it works, how you make money.
So my name is Tim Bentley, and I am the creator of Zeus's Bounty. And if you've ever been involved in any kind of smart contract or anything in the crypto world, really, you'll notice right away that just knowing my name and seeing my face is a little bit different. And that's because when I created this program, it wasn't created with nefarious intent of making myself wealthy. Rather, it was quite the opposite. So here I am. Over here, that's me, my beautiful wife, Nicole. She's an integral piece of the puzzle here. I call her the meticulousinator. And she is absolutely amazing, along with my two boys, Brody and Nico back here that you can barely see, and then his wife, Jess. That is my family. I am a real person, and I am a serial entrepreneur. I'm basically one of you guys. I've done everything from running a couple of successful plumbing companies back in the early 2000s in the Phoenix area, to doing a digital marketing agency and a whole bunch of different stuff in between. And like most of you, I've joined every program under the sun and lost, like especially in the crypto world, lost. Didn't lose so much in regular network marketing aside from my auto ship pay, but I never was really very successful at it either. And that was because just, people would just keep leaving as fast as I could bring them on. So I created Zeus's Bounty because I saw a huge problem in the DeFi crypto space. Namely, it's just a bunch of scammers and Ponzi schemes out there, and you don't even know what you're getting into until it's too late. And I know I've been victim of it. I've been in a lot of the same programs you guys have been, and I'm not going to name names here today. You know who they are. We all know that we've lost money in them, but yet we keep joining them. And people are joining them because they see all the money being made in the crypto space and they want a piece of the action. And all these programs with the flashy websites and the guaranteed returns and all of these things look so good, right? And then usually by the time you put your money in, maybe a week or two in, you're like, oh, this doesn't seem right. This doesn't add up. I don't know what's going on. Or even worse, everything seems fine. You're making money. You keep rolling it over to compound that interest. And then one day you go to log in and there's a 404 error code, or like the withdrawal button is gone. But whatever it is, that sinking feeling in your stomach when that happens, that program is gone. Your money is gone, along with the money of probably tens of thousands of other people. And that's happening every day in this crypto space. Way, way, way too much. And there's no need for it, to be honest with you. So I joined one of these programs about 3 months ago. And then I brought in 10 people in a few days because it seemed like the program was really cool. It was new. I'd never really seen anything like it. It was running on a smart contract. And I'm like, this is really awesome, right? They can't steal the money when it's on a smart contract. So, and then I realized how bad it was. And then I'm like, cool. So I just brought 10 friends into a Ponzi scheme and I felt really bad. So I did what anybody in my position would do. I went to work on tearing that program down. That program and a couple of other programs that were popular or are popular. And by tearing them down, I mean, I went to work on looking at their code, especially the ones on the smart contracts. Because on a smart contract, the code is there for you to see. If you know the contract address, you just go to BCS scan and type it in, and you can look at the code. So anybody can take that code, send it over to an auditor, and have them audit it. This particular business had a very well hidden backdoor. The command was called verify user. And when they hit that command, the program closes and they drain the wallet and they take all the money. Very cleverly hidden. So even if you're looking at the code, you don't know what you're looking for, you won't notice it. So at that point, my objective was really simple. I wanted to take this great concept, like this really cool business that I just saw and thought was going to be great, and make it work and make it honest, because it doesn't need to be crooked. I don't know if you know this or not, but in the smart contract DeFi space, right now today, there is over $243 billion locked in smart contracts. That's a big chunk of change. Okay, so this isn't some small industry that you stumbled on and I'm thinking, cool, maybe it'll last for a minute. It's not a fad, it's not a phase. There's $250 billion locked in these smart contracts, and it's very difficult to find an honest one. So I wanted to create not just an honest program, but one that was generous and lucrative for its members, because I was a member of one and I didn't feel it was fair the way this was written, and it was broken. Even though it was a Ponzi scheme, could have been better, it was still broken. So I took that code and I took that concept and I twisted and I turned it and I tweaked and I played with all the numbers for weeks. You know, talking to Mr. Kim Alley, some of you will run across in this group here, talking to Mr. Clint Mello and bouncing ideas off of him and wondering why it had to be the way it was and couldn't it be this way. And after a few weeks, I came up with a really good concept. My son, who's a data scientist and a full stack developer, built me a program that I could plug all the numbers into and run all kinds of calculations. And it took me, 20 or 30 iterations to find the right formula that was not just fair for the members, but really very, very lucrative. And it was also kept enough to pay for everything that we're going to be doing in this program. It's not very much. We're keeping very, very little of the profit that comes off this platform, but it's enough to run the programs that we're going to be offering you guys. So on that day, once I got everything tested, we ran everything out to 10 million users to make sure the code would be stable. Zeus was born. So welcome to Zeus's Bounty. We are a DeFi smart contract dApp running on the Binance Smart Chain. And I know that's a mouthful. People ask me, hey, what are you doing, Tim? What are you doing these days? I said, I created a DeFi smart contract dApp running on the Binance Smart Chain. Do you know anything you didn't know like a minute ago? No, they don't know. But that's okay, because I'm going to explain to you what all of this is. But before I do that, I want to get into the entire Zeus vision and what it is we have planned for this world, for you, and for all of your prospects and friends. The very first thing I wanted to do, create an honest and fair DeFi opportunity for the masses, one that was going to be there tomorrow. And then our goal is to replace your monthly expenses for marketing tools with income. So what do I mean? I mean, if you're spending money on an autoresponder like Aweber, GetResponse, ActiveCampaign, any number of them, or if you're spending money on a funnel builder, you're spending money on doing webinars, building courses, along with 8 or 10 other softwares that you could be spending money on, we are going to have our own suite of softwares, the first of which is going to be released at the first of the year, which is going to be the big ones. It's going to be an autoresponder and a funnel builder and a webinar platform. And I'm not talking about some rinky-dink cheesy 2010 version that's been rehashed 1,000 times autoresponder or page builder. This is beautiful state-of-the-art software with features galore. And what you're going to get access to by making a one-time contribution to Zeus would literally cost you $49 a month minimum for each piece of software that's going to be in the suite, a dozen, maybe more. So we want to replace those monthly expenses for marketing tools for all the marketers out there. There's tens of millions of them spending money every single month on these tools. And we want to replace it with income. Crazy, right? And then we're also going to give you an education for free. So those of you that have logged in, gone into the course area, you'll notice like maybe 9 courses back there right now. Intro to crypto, Facebook marketing, YouTube, all kinds of cool stuff. These courses, each one of them is worth like $129 if you were to go and pay for them. So right there, there's like a little over $1,000 that we've got uploaded right now into that free education area. And you can use those courses as a lead magnet for other people. So a lot of people want to know how to advertise on YouTube. So you advertise the free course, you drive them to Zeus, they get their free course, they get exposed to Zeus, and maybe they want a piece of the action. And then we're going to change the paradigm of how business is done. And this goes back to step number 2. Traditionally, we are stuck paying a monthly fee for the tools that we use. We're lining the pockets of major corporations, and we're really not getting any benefit from it. And it makes it very difficult for new marketers to enter the market and be successful. And they get sold on this crap all the time. And I would say the biggest offender out there, not that they're a bad platform or there's anything wrong with it, but is ClickFunnels, right? You run across something on Facebook, it looks really cool. You want to promote it. They got all the funnels built out for you. All you got to do is create a ClickFunnels account. Cool. That's awesome. That's $97 a month. So now you're stuck with a $97 a month platform you probably don't know how to use. You don't know how to sell what you're selling. So now you have marketing expenses on top of it. You get the point. Okay, it's draining, and most people cannot be successful online marketing under those circumstances. So we're going to give you access to software, we're going to give you access to courses, and we're going to give you access to an extremely lucrative money-making platform that is our smart contract app. So I have a few definitions for you here before I dive in to the workings of our program. DeFi, if you haven't heard of it before, simply stands for decentralized financing. And that term is why the banks, sometimes don't let you buy crypto, because it's decentralized. It's away from them. They're not making any money on you. So it's DeFi, decentralized financing. Gap, same thing. That's a decentralized application. It's an app that you can't get at the Play Store or the iOS store. It runs independently through a wallet like MetaMask, Trust, or SafePal. Global straight line, which is what we are, simply refers to the fact that everybody that joins the company comes in a single line, right on down one after another in sequence. A smart contract, which we are. A smart contract means that the code is immutable and it's publicly accessible on bcsscan.com. Immutable means it can never be changed. Once we launch this app, and the proposed date right now is December 10th, once we launch this, the code can never be changed. I can never decide to give you less. Nothing can happen. It has to stay that way. It's immutable. A unilevel matrix. So not only are we a global straight line, we're also a unilevel matrix that runs 10 levels deep. Basically means there's no limit to the width at which you could grow, and then that goes down 10 levels. The Binance Smart Chain is what we're running on, and the Binance Smart Chain is a blockchain platform for developers that allows smart contracts. A smart contract, like I said, is immutable and publicly verifiable. So it runs on the same coded system as Ethereum, and this was originally launched in 2019. And the coin belongs to Binance. It's the number 3 coin in the world, and Binance is the biggest exchange in the world. And the man that owns it, over 90% of Binance, CZ Zhao, is probably the richest man in the world. There was just an article done about how they assumed he owned like 30% of Binance. And if that was true, his wealth would make him like the fourth or fifth richest man in the world. But truly, he owns 90% or better of Binance. So he is more than likely the richest man in the world. He doesn't care about wealth. He's going to give 99% of his money away. He cares about creating tools for people to access crypto. It's amazing. And he calls crypto a technology as opposed to a coin. These coins are running on the technology of the blockchain. And the technology is what's going to be changing the world. So here we go. Zeus's Bounty is a global straight line and a 10-level deep unilevel matrix. You can earn both passively and actively in Zeus's Bounty. The global straight line is going to provide you passive income, while the unilevel matrix is going to give you active income. And I'm talking about major active income. The passive income, it's there. You're going to earn it. It's not going to be a great amount. It's going to be more than the bank would give you if you put your money in savings, but it's not going to get you rich, and it's not going to pay for your mortgage unless you land next to somebody who is just crushing it in this business, in which case the global straight line, the passive income, could change your life. We are giving you people immediately, and you're going to earn 2.5% from them. So you're going to get an immediate upline as soon as you join Zeus's Bounty. And we have 5 levels at which you can join. And the level at which you join is going to dictate how many people you get in your upline. If you start at 0.1 BNB, we're going to give you 5 people immediately as soon as you join. And you are going to get 2.5% from whatever they contributed to the platform when they started their journey. From what I understand, over 90% of the people are coming in at 1 BNB. If you start at 0.5, you're going to get 6 people. If you start at 1, you're going to get 8 people. Start at 5 BNB, you're going to get 9. And if you start at 10, or when you reach 10, you're going to get 10. 10 people given to you by us that you're going to earn money from, guaranteed. I don't know the last time you joined a company and the company gave you an upline that you earned money from. I think normally you just earn money from your downline, if I'm not mistaken, but you get one of those two. So those 10 people that you get, if you come in at 10 BNB, that's going to be immediate. The 5 people at 0.1 is going to be immediate as soon as you join. Now, the next people that join the company are going to go underneath you, and you're going to earn 2.5% from them too. So not only are we going to give you an upline that you earn from, but we're going to give you a downline too. And the numbers match: 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. So you can see the 1 BNB is kind of a sweet spot where you get 8 up and 8 down. That's 16 people that you are going to earn 2.5% from their initial contribution to every recontribution they make on the platform. Every time they click withdrawal, you are going to get paid. It is an amazing piece of software that is going to calculate all of this in real time and pay you every single time. Now, our unilevel matrix, also referred to sometimes as your family tree. These are your personally enrolled people. So when you make your initial contribution onto the Zeus's Bounty platform, let's say you come in at 1 BNB. 0.5 or half of that BNB is going to be given to these people right here. 50% of that is going to be split between your up and down line. The other 50% is going to be given to your upline in the family tree. Now, what that looks like is you refer a friend, they come in with 1 BNB, you earn 20%, not 2.5. You earn 20% of everything they do on the platform. They come in at 10 BNB, which, so you know, right now, BNB is like, 580, let's just call it $600. So they come in for $6,000, you immediately earn $1,200. On the next level, when they refer somebody, you get 10%. Level 3, you get 5%. And this goes all the way down 10 levels until the final levels are 1% at 9, 1% at level 10. And an extraordinary amount of people could be down here in these levels that you're earning from. And the beauty of it is you can have unlimited width. It doesn't matter how many of these people you have here. You could have 10, or you could have 1,000, or you could have 10,000. And each one of them are building a downline for you and for them. So there are no earning limits here. The market cap on BNB is massive. We can never put a dent in it. Every single one of us could become multi-millionaires, be pulling out $20,000 a day in BNB and nobody would blink an eye. And it's happening all the time, every day in crypto online. Somebody's getting rich and nobody's even noticing. Did you notice? I didn't notice. Nobody's going to notice when you get rich either. So just do it. It can change your life. This is how it can change your life. Okay, you're at the very beginning of this. We launched 12/10. Fingers crossed, everything goes well. We launch 12/10. Excuse me. That's in 6 days. Right now, we have less than 2,000 people registered as affiliates. Just barely under 2,000. You are in the right place at the right time, because the rest of the people that come into this company over the next few years are going to be built upon you. And this is what that looks like. If you only go out and get 5 people, and then they get 5 and they get 5, you know the routine. Usually it's 3, 3, 3. We did 5. I like 5. 5 is a good number. And then those 5 people simply move a half of BNB off the platform a week. Not a whole one, not one every day. These are not overblowing numbers. They move a half of BNB off the platform a week. That week, you're going to earn a half of BNB from those 5 people. I know that might not seem like a lot, right? But that's $300. So by going out and getting 5 people, you're making $300, $600, $900, $1,200 a month right here on this level, $1,200 a month. Okay, and double right here. They go out and get 5, do the same thing. You're earning 10%. That's another 1.25 a week, or 5 in a month. That's $3,000 right here. These 2 levels right here, $4,200. That's a full-time income for some. That's way more than that for some. And then maybe it's not enough for others. So you get down into level 3, where you got 125 people now moving 62.5 BNB a week, and you're making 3.12 every single week. That's 12, almost 13 BNB a month. So 13, 18, 20. That's 12 grand. I think that's pretty much enough. Do you guys just want to stop? Tell these 125 people, hey, don't go recruit anymore. I'm good. I'm good with my 12 grand. I don't want it anymore. Sorry. Once it's going, it's going. Okay, you're going to get to this level, and this level, and this level. And look at this ridiculous number. Look at it. 63,000 BNB a week. Obviously, I don't think you're going to get 10 million people in your network. Somebody might. There's no reason this platform can't have 10 million people. The code works out that way. We got tens and tens and tens of millions of people spending money on autoresponders, page builders, webinar platforms, course builders, virtual business cards, videos and emails, video creation, like you name it. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry, and we're going to upset it. You ready? This is how it works. You need to take your money off the platform. When your money builds up, you make a withdrawal. We're going to help you get to the next levels automatically without you having to think about it. So when you go to make a withdrawal, you're going to have automatic recontribution levels that helps you achieve to the next level and also helps keep our platform alive. Very important. When you first begin, unless you're a superstar and you refer 4 people right away, you're going to start at a 60% recontribution level to a 40% payout when you make a withdrawal. That basically means when you withdraw $100, $40 is going to go back to your spendable wallet. $60 is going to be recontributed onto the platform to go towards your total contributions to help you unlock the other people, which is something I didn't even touch on. And I think I will here in a minute. Let me finish up this slide right here. So once you get to 4 referrals, you're going to go to a 50-50. 50% recontribution, 50% back to your wallet. Once you reach 4 BNB in total contributions on the platform, that's going to flip. And you make a withdrawal, you're going to get 60%, 40% is going to be recontributed until you reach 10 BNB. Then when you make a withdrawal, you're going to get to keep 70% of that money and you're going to recontribute 30% of that money. Now, all these recontributions that people are making, that's where everybody's getting paid from. Okay? When you withdraw $100 and $60 of it goes back onto the platform, $30 is going to be split between your global straight line. $30 is going to be split between your family tree. That's how everybody gets paid. It's a marvelous thing. So let me hit on one more point right back here. Have you ever heard of retroactive commissions? Okay, so this is what it is. In this scenario, you come in at 0.1 BNB, you get 5 people up, you get 5 people down. Let's say it takes you a month to get to 0.5 BNB through the natural act of withdrawing. You're making money, you're recontributing, you get to 0.5. Let's say it took you a month. You unlock this 6th person up here, and you unlock this 6th person down here. You are going to get instantly the commission of 2.5% from everything that person has done on the platform since the day they began. It's sitting there waiting for you to unlock. And guess what? It's waiting here too. And it's waiting here, and it's waiting here. Could you imagine if it took you, let's say 4 months to go from here to here? For 4 months, you are going to have these people that have been active on the platform, making money, pulling money off, making withdrawals, and 2.5% of everything they've done since they started is sitting there waiting for you. That's retroactive commissions, a super powerful piece of our platform. Nobody's ever done it. I've never seen it before. It had to be written special just for this, and it is insane. But that's not all that's insane. That's not it. So when it is time to make a withdrawal, when do you make a withdrawal? You're going to make a withdrawal when your wallet balance inside of Zeus, it's 0.05 BNB or higher. Now, we did it at 0.05 or higher because there's always going to be some gas fee from the smart chain network. It's not a lot, but we want to make sure you're not spending $1 to send over $3 because that's pointless. So when your wallet hits 0.05, initiate a withdrawal. Or higher. But when you do this, there's a chain reaction in the company. I told you that recontribution is where everybody gets paid. So when you make a withdrawal, everybody in your global straight line is going to get paid. Everybody in your upline is going to get paid. So when you get paid, they get paid. They get paid, you get paid. Everybody gets paid. It's a really cool thing. So you need to do this religiously. Be on top of it. Take your money. It's there for you waiting. So we have a charity option when you go to withdraw your money. Right now, there's a 7%, I didn't cover that. There's a 7% fee upon withdrawal. Okay, that's how Zeus gets paid. But we give it back to you. We actually give up to 5 of those percentage points back to the community through our airdrops and our charity combined. Okay, so when it's time to make a withdrawal, you're going to have an option to check a box to have an additional 1% taken from your earnings to go towards charity. When you do this, Zeus is going to match that 1% with another %. So we're going to be able to raise an extraordinary amount of money for nonprofits all around the world that are doing great things for people. And we're going to have a panel that are going to vet these nonprofits and be the bridge, the liaison between us and them, and making sure the money that we're giving them is being spent appropriately. Nobody's going to be watching you when it's time to make your withdrawal. Nobody's going to be looking over your shoulder telling you to hit the button, but we hope you smash that charity button, okay? Smash it. Take your money, give a little back, because we're giving it back to you. And I want that to be a very, very big thing in this community of giving, paying it back. I didn't build this platform to become a wealthy man. I didn't build this platform with company profits in mind. I built this platform with the spirit of giving and growing and helping change a little tiny segment of our world that everybody gets pretty much lambasted on. But we have stimulators built into our program. Simulators are airdrops. Our very first airdrop is our most generous airdrop, combined between our founders and our co-founders. These are 250 people that helped us bring this to fruition to where we are today, and they are part owners of this smart contract right alongside me. And for their dedication, their belief, their support, they are going to share 21% of the company's profits, paid in real time. Every time somebody clicks withdraw, they are going to get paid. We're also going to give airdrops to those who begin at 1 BNB. I mentioned 1 BNB was a sweet spot because you get 8 up, 8 down. And now you're also going to get a share of your own little bonus pool. So 7% of all of our profits is going to go into a bonus pool for everybody who started at 1 BNB that week. We are going to give the most active and successful people more, right? Like, okay, God, you give the successful people even more. But they are the root and the base and the driving force behind Zeus's bounty, and they will be for years to come. And we're going to reward them very, very generously. We're going to give the top referrers, the 30 top referrers every single week, 14% of all the company's profits. But you're going to have to qualify for it with having at least 2 referrals the week before. Now, this is an exclusive bonus pool, and I do expect these bonus pools to be worth $1,000 a share as we go along. They won't be that at first, but we will grow to that and much more. Could be a factor of 10 or 20. It will be insane. We also have a special airdrop bonus pool for people who come at 10 BNB. Those who come in at 10 BNB are a special breed. I don't want everyday mom and pop, regular Joes, not marketers, don't have a network, they have no list, they have no marketing experience, coming in at 10 BNB. Okay, you should come in at 0.1. Even if you can afford more, I don't want you to do it because your investment, your contribution into Zeus does not dictate your income. However, if you are a leader and you have a list and you have a following and you are going to grow this business and you know it from day one, this is for you. Because everybody's going to look at the leader and go, where did you start? Where did you start? That's where I'm going to start. You start at 10 BNB and you're also immediately taking off massive profits from the platform. If you're the person that's coming in at 10 BNB, you're probably taking 10 BNB, 20 BNB every single day off this platform. And you should hope that you get somebody like that in your global upline because it will change your life. So active member airdrops. One of the big problems in some of these communities and some of these programs is inactivity. People don't come back and take their money when they should. They're inactive. Oh, because the platform sucks and not really earning much money. Okay? So we're going to have a little check-in box, and every single week you go in there and you check that box. This lets us know that you're active, you're watching, you're monitoring your Zeus's Bounty wallet. When you do that, and you do that for 4 weeks in a row for the month, you are going to get a share of a bonus pool of 7% of our company's profits just for looking at your wallet. Okay, we're going to pay you to be involved. Not only that, we're going to pay you just for being a new member. So not only are we going to give you an upline, a downline that you're going to earn 2.5% off, but you're going to get a little piece of your own bonus pool of 3.5% of our profits just for being a new member. Every single week, we're just going to give money to people who just started, regardless of your entry level. So we're going to give you profits in like 3 ways just for becoming part of our community. And if that wasn't enough, once Zeus's Bounty reaches critical support levels that are outlined here, we are going to start giving away BNB to random members in the community. At first, it's not going to be a lot. It's going to be 5 BNB a week, right? Which is 20 a month, which is still $12,000. Not that that's chump change, but it's not a lot. Once we reach $10,000 in contributions, we're going to start giving away 30 BNB a month. Now we're getting somewhere. It's getting a little bigger, but we're going to give 0.1 BNB to 300 people at this level every single month. That's going to create 300 transactions, withdrawals that might not have ever happened. That's going to stimulate the community. Once we reach 40,000 B&B in contributions, we're going to be giving away 100 B&B a month. Guys, 100 B&B a month is 60 grand right now. Okay, when's the last time you were involved with a company when they just gave random money to its members? And it is going to be random. It's going to be randomly picked through the software who this money is going to get dropped on. That is going to cause incredible stimulation in our program where, yeah, we're going to give it to 100 people. They're going to create 100 withdrawals, which might create, 10,000 withdrawals from the up and the down line. That's extreme stimulation. And once we reach 100,000 B&B in contributions, you might think to yourself, my God, that's an awful lot of money. There's no way that can happen. $243 billion locked in smart contracts right now. I'm sorry, that can happen. And it can happen pretty easily. And once we get there, we're going to be giving away 200 B&B a month to our community. That's 2,000 people that are going to be stimulated every single month with us giving away this B&B. Where did this money come from? This money is the money other creators run with. This is the money that they steal. Our program will be third-party audited with a report right on our website, inspected for backdoors, and there are none. This is written to give away all the money back to the community. It might take until 2050 or 2060 to give this money away, but it will be given away. Because what happens in most programs, you get all of these donations, contributions, investments, whatever you want to call them, totals up to this much. Then there's another box of what they've given back. That difference right there is the money they take. That's this money right here. Until this money and this money become equal, once that happens, the program's over. We've given back every penny, minus the tiny withdrawal fees that we're collecting. It's not 10%. There's platforms that take 10% on your deposit, 10% on your withdrawal. I mean, you can't do anything with what we're taking, 2%. Nobody does 2% on anything. So this platform wasn't designed for me to run away with the money, to go to the Bahamas, to go live a life up in the mountains somewhere in a mansion like Tony Stark. It was designed to pay the community their money, because this is your money. This is your recontributions. This is your contributions, and we're going to give it back to you. Okay, we're also going to be reminding people to go and check their Zeus's Bounty wallet. Right now, we don't have it so we can get it on your phone, but we do have it so we can give to you in an email. So you're going to get emails prompting you to go check your Zeus's Bounty wallet. Okay, we want activity, not inactivity. So our final piece of the equation here, one of the things that's going to make this tick, that's going to make sure everybody's getting paid, is compression. Nobody has it, and it needs to be included. So we want to ensure that everybody's active all the time. So we have dynamic compression. So any member who isn't coming in and checking their weekly check-in box for 3 weeks in a row is going to be moved out of the global straight line. Their account is going to be set aside and put on hold. When they come back, and then everybody below them is going to compress up. And then when they come back, if they want to recontribute to get back into the global straight line, they can. They can either make their final withdrawal at their current recontribution level, or they can come back in at any of the 5 levels and re-enter the global straight line and be part of our community again. We don't want to compress anybody out. We want everybody involved. We want everybody active. We want everybody making some kind of income, rather it's enough for a meal for the week, or it's enough for buy a restaurant for a week. We want to make sure that everybody's active. And if everybody's active and everybody's making money and everybody's using our tools and not spending all that money on these expensive platforms, then we're all going to be a lot happier. Our community is very happy. Our community is full of extremely helpful people. I am actually blown away of the magnitude of the people in our group with their willingness to open up and share, and how much they've given completely to Zeus's Bounty. This started with a small handful of people that were pissed off, and it's growing into this in a very, very short amount of time. And no, we are not perfect right now. We are not even live right now, but we are going to be one of the most ubiquitous platforms of 2022, 2023, 2024. Your friends, your other marketers, they are going to hear about Zeus, and they are going to come to Zeus, and you should be the one bringing them to Zeus, because somebody's going to bring them. Somebody's going to want to replace their autoresponder, their $49 a month bill, with something for free. Somebody's going to want to replace their page builder with something for free where they can make some money. This is not the kind of program that you've got to harass, track down, chase, convince, cajole, and talk people into. This is the kind of platform that all you have to do is talk about what we're doing, and people will ask for information. If you're part of any of our communities on Facebook or on Telegram, you can find out for yourself. Ask some of our founders, our co-founders, some of our early adopters, some of our first couple thousand that are in right now. Look, we're going to have 3,000 people before we even go live. That is a great pre-launch. And when that happens, the trajectory for Zeus's Bounty is unlimited. I do expect 30,000, 40,000 people within our first 30 to 45 days on Zeus's Bounty. And then that number is just going to grow exponentially from there. And you're here now with less than 2,000 people into a program that is actually going to influence and change other programs in the future, because companies are not going to be able to operate on the same level of greed that they have been for all this time when there's a really cool, great alternative out there. So all I can say is you need to get back with the person who sent you here.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that was Zeus, the Zeus Bounty presentation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Zeus Bounty launched actually a couple days ago. They launched January 5th. So it's brand new, ladies and gentlemen. How do you get started? You can get started with Trust Wallet. You can also use MetaMask on your smartphone, your laptop, or your desktop. And ladies and gentlemen, to get started, you can get in. The minimum to get in is 0.1 being BNB Smart Chain, which is $42.25. Make sure to add a little bit more for the gas fee. And the maximum they have you can get in is 10 BNB, which is $4,525.64. So it's totally up to you. If you are interested in getting started with Zeus Bounty, the links and videos to set up your wallet and register is going to be in the description section of this video, as well as in the comment section of this video. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message on WhatsApp, Telegram, or on Facebook. I want to thank everyone for taking the time out to watch this presentation on Zeus Bounty, and until next time.